Each time a woman stands up for herself without knowing it possibly, without claiming it, she stands up for all women. Hi, this is H. Krichena and you're watching Legal Bites. Today in this video, we will be talking about what rights an Indian wife has. We will be dealing in detail with the rights and the remedies that she has as per the different legislations that are available to us. The various rights available to a wife are right of Streedhan, right to residence, right to maintenance, right to have a committed relationship, right against violence, and right to live with dignity and respect. Let us now look into the details of all these rights one after another. Right of Streedhan. According to Section 14 of Hindu Succession Act, any property possessed by a female Hindu shall be held by her as full honor and not as a limited honor. Here, property includes both movable and immovable property acquired by a female Hindu by inheritance, by partition, by maintenance, and as a gift from anyone before or after her marriage. It also includes property acquired by her own skill and by purchase. The second right that we have here is right to residence. According to Section 17 of the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, every woman in a domestic relationship shall have the right to reside in the shared household irrespective of any right, title, or beneficial interest. The aggrieved person can neither be evicted or excluded from the shared household. The next right is right to have a committed relationship. According to Section 13(1) Subclause 1 of Hindu Marriage Act, any marriage that has been solemnized can be dissolved by a decree of divorce on the ground that the other party has, after the solemnization of the marriage, had voluntary sexual intercourse with any person other than his or her spouse, or after the solemnization of the marriage, the respondent treated the petitioner with cruelty, or the respondent has deserted the petitioner for a continuous period of not less than 2 years immediately preceding the presentation of the petition. The next right we have is right to maintenance. According to Section 24 of Hindu Marriage Act, when it appears to the court that the wife has no independent income sufficient to support herself and the necessary expenses of the proceeding, the court may order the respondent to pay to the petitioner the expenses of the proceeding and monthly as the court finds reasonable. According to Section 3 of the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Divorce Act, a Muslim divorced woman shall be entitled to a reasonable and fair provision and maintenance which has to be paid to her within the iddat period by her former husband. Where she herself maintains the children born to her before or after her divorce, a reasonable and fair provision and maintenance to be made and paid by her former husband for a period of 2 years from the respective dates of birth of such children. The husband is liable to pay an amount equal to the sum of meher or dower agreed to be paid to her at the time of her marriage or at any time thereafter according to Muslim law. Also, Section 125 of the Criminal Procedure Code deals with the order for maintenance of wives. According to this section, if any person having sufficient means neglects or refuses to maintain his wife who is unable to maintain herself, a magistrate of the first class may, upon proof of such neglect or refusal, order such person to make a monthly allowance for the maintenance of his wife at such monthly rate not exceeding 500 rupees. The next is right against violence. Section 498A protects married women from being subjected to cruelty by the husband or his relatives. It prescribes imprisonment which may extend to 3 years along with fine. The next right is the right to live with dignity and respect. The object of the fundamental right under Article 21 is to prevent encroachment upon personal liberty and deprivation of life except according to procedure established by law. In the case of Manika Gandhi versus Union of India 1978, the Supreme Court gave a new dimension to Article 21. The court held that the right to live is not merely a physical right, but includes within its ambit the right to live with human dignity. With today's video, we have seen that there are ample legislations that give rights to a married woman. Rights which many women are not aware of. I hope this video is helpful to you all, reminding all the women again the words of Michelle Obama. As women, we must stand up for ourselves, As women, we must stand up for each other. As women, we must stand up for justice for all. This is all for today. See you in the next video. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe to Legal Bites today.